Hey, hello everybody. Just moving some stuff around. Hmm. All right. Sorry, I couldn't see the chat for a second, but I see you now. I see you now. How's it going? Like, whatever. Fine. What up? What's up? What P wants Tina? Conrad of Stein, Cody, Sound by Skateboards, Sound Boy Skateboards, Ink Scratch, Logan, Bingham, Dark Gamer, Jeremy VZ, Cody, Just Thomas, Junior J, Mr. J Pez. Did I say hi to Livy already? Just Thomas. How much do you charge for a one of one tattoo? Oh, just you can get something I drew already tattooed. I guess that's not one of one though. No, I don't really want to do that. $1 million. Everyone, hear me okay? Test, test, test. Can't remember what level I had the music at before. Anyways, oh, glad to hear that. Nowhere Hollow. We're gonna do some more drawings in the books that people ordered. Yes. Sorry, I keep moving my windows around, trying to get everything arranged so that I can see what's going on. And it's not working. It's kind of working. Mostly working. Hey, Josh Bowen. Yeah, what up, user YV6XW7NS30? Palumi. Oh, hi. Did I send you an email? Let's become a book that I'll sell. This is one that someone already ordered on my website. I sell. You can order this book on Amazon. It'll come straight to you, or on my website you can order like a version that I do a little drawing, a couple little drawings in, and sign it. All right, let's see whose order is up today. I have a long list of these. That's how it's worked. I'm just doing most recent. And the oldest one, just doing them in order that they came in, more or less. This one is for Craig. And his additional instructions were something space themed. Thanks, Peter. I think he's also a Minecraft fan. Hope everyone's doing good this evening. Oh, there's something space themed. Should I draw a little another little spaceship thing in the front? Oh, happy birthday, Impy Wimp. Happy birthday. Yeah, it's the big book I'm selling. Has like a bunch, has like over 500 pages of drawings in it. Let's just hop right into it. I want to pump out a few of these today. I don't know how long I can stream already. The space heater. Oh. That's a good idea. Yeah, there's a link in the description if you want one. If you want one of your own, but beware, I only managed to do a few of these every day, like between like 5 and 10 of them a day, it seems like at the moment, and there's over 200 of them that I need to do so far, so who knows how long it will take. I'm trying to get them done as quick as I can without going crazy. What's up, Mags? How are you? Welcome. Audio is pretty quiet. Ah. Audio. It's in the yellow. When I talk, it goes into the almost up into the yellow. Should I turn it up even more? Advanced audio properties. Wait, mic. Oops. Mic aux. It's at 300%. What if I did 400%? I played it back. I played the video back, and it seemed loud enough when I listened to it. I watched the stream. I don't know what to do. I just gotta yell the whole time. All right. Good night, H dot underscore dot draws. Guys, I just went for a walk. I just got back from a walk, and I was like walking like right at dusk. The sun was already gone, but the sky was still lit up a little bit, and the moon was amazing. It was incredible. It was just hanging. The sky was like a dim blue, continually darkening deep blue, and the moon was just hanging there, just glowing like crazy. And it was just like so golden and bright and crazy. I loved it. It was amazing. Beautiful, beautiful moon today. And the last few nights, if I've gone out after it's dark, if there's no clouds, I've been able to see Jupiter super bright in the sky. I didn't know what it was, so I had to pull out my star, the app, that tells you what stars are what when you point it around in the sky. And it turns out it's Jupiter right there, just shining like crazy. give us story time. You love my stories. I mean, I'm not. If I think of a story to tell you, I'll tell you. I'm not keeping anything from you. What do you want to know? Maybe Jupiter is my planet. Maybe. I never really felt like that, but I don't really know how to tell what your planet is. I always felt like more of a Mercury or Venus. I put 31 of these books in the mail today. So we are making progress. We're making forward progress. We're getting these things done. The international ship, 5 of them were international shipments. Those ones always seem a little sketchy to me because I'm just like, no, I just feel like it's a little bit like throwing. Is that music too loud? But like throwing something into the wind and just kind of hoping it gets there, but I mean, I feel like just so much can happen. You got to get all the little cross your T's and dot your I's just right. All right, good. Hey, Kelly, how are you? Good to see you. A multifaceted and potentially never-ending project. Hey, Liz, welcome. Yugdales, hello, thank you. Fuzzy Falcon, hello, welcome back. Hope everyone's doing okay today. Hanging in there. Thanks, Mossy Inc. Missouri, 0.70. Hello. Cody. Really dope space heater. Oh, this thing heats space like nothing else. And like any good space heater, it'll trip your breaker so fast. It needs its own dedicated circuit for sure. Am I Jewish? A little bit, I think. You have class extremely soon. It's not fun. It's too bad. Sorry, class isn't fun. Yeah, you can get it really quick and easy on Amazon. Then you don't have to wait in line. But then it just comes straight to you. And I don't draw on it or anything. But it's quicker and cheaper. And it still supports me. Also, you can get a channel membership here on YouTube for only 99 cents. Which is pretty cool. And you get some emojis, emoticons, little faces you can use in the chat, and a weird little face next to your name. I don't know if you can use them on other channels, the emoticons. I don't know if it works like that, how it works on Twitch. In a moment, I'll do a little segment where I do a little shout out of all the current members, because that's part of the, it's listed as one of the features. All right, this is a pretty cool little spaceship so far. It said space themed, which I think could mean just drawing a circle or something, and you could just enjoy all the space inside the circle. Oh, thanks, Cody. I like that face. It's like, welcome, welcome. What an enjoyer. Cody is an enjoyer. Thank you, thank you. Day 2 of begging for a Barth revival. How long do you think it'll take to get to my book queue? I don't know. Depends. Just it depends on a lot of things. Depends how quickly depend. Some days, even if I do 10 books in one day, which I think is a lot for me, some days I get 11 new orders in the same day I do 10 books. So I still net. It goes up. You know what I mean? Which is good. I'm thankful for that. But I'm just saying it's hard to predict how long it'll take. All right, see you later, Kelly. Glad you dropped by. Cyan Iona. I don't know if I said her name right, but thank you and welcome. Welcome to Enjoyer. I think it's funny how it says that. It asked me what to call the membership or whatever, and I just typed in Enjoyer. Like, these people are enjoyers. But now it says welcome to Enjoyer. Thank you. Welcome. Okay, this right here is the bridge. Welcome to Enjoyer. Yeah, welcome back. Certified Clanker hater? Yeah, mostly. Did I order a certain amount of these books for myself to draw in? Yeah, I mean, if you order it on Amazon, it prints them when you order it. But for these, I order a bunch for myself. The lower fork. We call it the lower fork, even though there's just one fork. It's the only one, but we still call it that. Because some other models and makes and models have multiple forks, but we just, and you know, like have a forward, aft, poop deck forks, stuff like that. Mm-hmm. This is the trailing flap. And this is the worm hole dowsing array. That's how they find wormholes to travel through, the wormhole dowsing array. You know, like a dowsing rod people use to look for to find water. This thing, it points It goes like and points towards the wormholes. Thanks, Javier Gonzalez. XG2TQ. Clearly, yeah. I mean, I knew you could tell, but I'm just labeling it for some other people. And this is the 4,000 millimeter cannon. And this is unknown. Unknown is a weird word. It looks wrong. Did I spell that right? Unknown? Okay. Graduate from being an architect? No, I graduated from being a sculptor. I switched to sculpture school from interior architecture. Over the garden wall? Well, maybe. I don't know. It sounds familiar. I don't know if I've seen it though. 4,000 millimeter cannon strong enough to destroy the Enterprise? Easily. Destroying the Enterprise would be like swatting a fly for this thing. BFA in sculpture, would I go for an MFA? Maybe if I was like really well set and I had everything else in my life figured out. But I don't see the point in me getting an MFA except for fun. And fun, and I think I would just really enjoy it, and I think it would help me explore myself artistically. I don't know if I would do an MFA in sculpture. I might try to do an MFA in some other medium, like painting or photography. Dance. Well, if I got an MFA in dance, is interior design worth it? I don't know. I switched out of it. I only did it for like a year and a half. Is anything worth it? Oh, the unknown made you think of it? Oh, yeah, I guess I haven't seen it then. It's not really ringing any bells. Is it an animated movie? What's up, Tatiana? Hey, Peter, I hope you're doing great. Hey, Jacob. Thank you. It's very kind of you. Hope you're doing good too. Appreciate that. Hey, shout out to Brazil. Two Boys Lost in the Unknown, animated mini-series. What's up, Yugdales? Hello again. I feel like I said hello to you at the beginning. You in Yugtown. What's up, Zach Ballins? Oh, nice. Placed order last night. Excellent. Yes, a few orders came in right after I ended the stream last night. It's very cool to see. This little shape over here reminds me of like these little Jello cakes. Alien Nautilus shell. Nice SF ner. Sifner. Hey, Cameron Thompson. Yeah, I like how big it is too. I like it. I went for the biggest option they had available. Very nice. One down. You're gonna wrap it up for yourself? That's cute. No, I was just over there putting a little note on it. I put little notes on them. A little post note on them so for when I'm packaging them all up, they don't get disorganized. Got to keep things organized a little bit. I'm not a very organized person, but see you later, Mossy. I gotta go get more books to draw in. Box of books. Can you send me a gift box? I have a PO box. On my website, peterdraws.com slash www.peterdraws.com slash contact. Am I still oil painting? I'm more doing oil pastels right now. How can you find out where you are in the queue? I just finished order number 2518. So just count out from there what your order number is. How limited is my quantity? My quantity is unlimited. I'm more just limited by time, how long it takes me to get to yours. Yeah, there's a link in the description to my website. I mean, it goes to a specific product, but there's a little bar at the top. You can click on contact, and there's a link to my. It shows my my PO box there. You want cake with fondant? Fondant? That's like the worst kind of cake. Oof. I gotta go pee and put more hot water in my cup, and then we're gonna get started on this one. You guys gonna be okay? We'll go for like 1 minute. Ah, did I get back in time? All right, who's next? Aw. I was 12 seconds late. Can't believe I took so long. Cannot believe it. What's up, Walib? Used to subscribe to Heavy Metal Magazine. Susan says, draw something happy. I miss my cat. I think it would be cool if you took some of your drawings and made some songs / beats for how you think the drawing would sound. I think that would be cool. I've thought about doing that because I've done drawings based on songs, like I've drawn while listening to music before. But it'd be cool to do it the other way around, do a drawing and then make music based on that song. I mean, make music based on that drawing. That would be interesting. It'd be a good, very interesting place to start from. I got both your cats sleeping on you. What's up, Paul? Good to see you. Welcome to the stream. Welcome. Hey, Umi Palumi. All right, have a good one. What's up, Dead Hand? I think your name used to be Dead Hands. Sorry, it used to be plural. Japan and Germany make the best pens. Maybe. Germany definitely, I mean, they have, when you say Germany, I think of the Rotrings, but they don't even make those anymore. But maybe it's back in the day when they did make those, they did seem pretty good. But also I have kind of a love-hate relationship with the Rotrings, but more love than hate for sure. I mean, almost no hate, just frustration. But yeah, there are a lot of, I mean, like go to jetpens.com, there are a lot of great Japanese pens there. Happened to my friends in the refrigerator. They moved out to a little cubby I have in the living room now. My favorite song right now? I don't know. I don't think I have a favorite song. Doodling or working on drawing, have a break. Oh yeah, I've still been drawing. That's what I've been drawing with my oil pastels between sets when I'm been working out, because I work out at, I have like a little space, like a little weight bench and some dumbbells at my art studio. That's where I've been working out. And then but I had to take like 1 or 2 or 3 minutes between sets, and then I just scribble. I just go for it on a piece of paper with the oil pastels. Hey, MJ Pete, what's up? KERO1, what's up? Oh, you got some paper and pen? Wonderful. Love that. I've never given someone a tattoo, but people have gotten lots of tattoos of my art. Guys, in the last 5 minutes while I was peeing and getting tea, 4 more orders were placed. So I gotta buckle down and get to work. I'll show you what I was working on. This is what I drew today while I was working out. It's a work in progress, okay? I don't know if it's showing up very well, but it's a big like 22 by 30 inch piece of paper. Yo, Zach Ballins, thanks for $10. Thank you so much. That's so kind of you to say. I appreciate the support and encouragement. My favorite technical pen. I'm talking about like these type of pens. Are these technical pens? Thanks again, Zach. Thank you. These are probably my favorites right here, the Staedtlers and the Rotring isographs. The Staedtlers are just a little bit more modern and feel less like a struggle. But you still gotta stay on top of cleaning them. Yeah, I think you're right, Tatiana, but still people place an order. I want to sit around doing nothing while I have people paid money up front, you know. And it feels good to have some direction in that way, you know, a project to work on. In this case, the project is doing a bunch of these fun little drawings. Still love my Muji pens. Yeah, I haven't used the Muji fountain pens in a while. Oh, I thought that's what this kind of looks like a Muji fountain pen. But I still have like some little Muji ballpoint pens and stuff around. You have that poem tattooed, Cody? Is that what you just said? It's crazy. The whole piece. Yeah, that little poem was a stroke of genius. Oh, you want a one of one? I just feel like all my brain works best creatively when I'm just kind of making stuff without thinking about it too much. And if I knew I was making a one of one tattoo for someone going into it, that would be like a lot of mental pressure that would just like snuff out all the casual way my brain usually works creatively. You know what I mean? Just means I don't copy it anywhere. You just want me to do a drawing that I send to only you. Is that what you're saying? How often do you go live? I go live every day for the past 2 days. Oh, thanks for that $5. All my coasters stuck to my mug. Thank you so much. I don't know how to say your name. Knigat? Thank you. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Very kind of you. I'm glad I could inspire you. That's so cool to hear. I feel like I almost said some sort of weird bad word when I said your name, but I'm not. I had to think it over. Oh, that was the right pronunciation? Okay. Had to make sure I wasn't being trolled with like a Mike Hawk or something, you know? It's like pretty seaweed. Yeah. Just kind of going for like a kind of like a pretty organic vibe, I think. Let's get some green in there. What's up, Ramin Moheb 6504? Right. No, I'm drinking tea. Yeah, the Daft Punk mug is the coffee mug. You're very, very astute. I'm impressed. I'm impressed. Nice, Patty. Can't wait till I get to it. Thank you for the support. Appreciate that. Daft Punk mug, yep. Still rocking and rolling. And I recently got a new coffee maker because I left my old one for too long and mold grew in it. But it's hot beverage season now, you know, so I needed to make sure I was ready to make lots of nice hot coffee. What music have I been listening to lately? Um, it's a deeply malformed Monty Python reference. It's something about the knights who say knee or something. I guess there's more Monty Python than Knights of the Holy Grail or whatever that movie is, but I'm not deeply versed in the Monty Python lore, I'll admit. What's up, Joe? How are you? Let's know some Iranians. Maybe, I don't know. I've definitely met some along the way. At least some people from the Middle East. I guess that's where. I guess that's what you. No, is Iran? Is that Middle Eastern? We call it Persian. I don't know. Don't want to miscategorize anyone. What was I gonna say? What music has I been listening? Have I been listening to? I've been listening to when I've been working out. I've been listening. I type in search in Spotify. My mustache is tickling my nose. Some of the hairs, most of the hairs lie down normally, but then every now and then there's a couple that curl up like this. Your name is Leanne, but your username does look like Patty. It doesn't only look like Patty, it flat out says Patty. But I might be able to remember to call you Leanne. Oh, it's a mispronunciation of night. There's a lot of crazy name stuff going on in here. When I, oh my God, can't hardly concentrate. It's crazy. Keep losing my train of thought. Dude, I'm not that ADHD. I'm talking with like 90 people at the same time. Who could do this? I mean, I might be ADHD, but I don't think it's me. It's not normal, okay? Ooh, lemon ginger tea, Walmart honey. Why did you specify Walmart honey? Is that is it different? What's up, Sigmatic Dev? All right, yeah. Yeah, swing by the VOD later on at your own convenience. Good to see you though. Thanks for dropping in. It's funny how some people don't want spoilers and some people really want to see theirs be drawn. Just try not to read everything. I'm trying to read everything. I'm just not able to because I'm spending some I'm spending some of my time looking down at the paper. What up? Hi, it's Tommy. Thanks for the £2 sterling, it looks like. Appreciate that. Thanks for the 10 years of watching also. Hope you're doing all right today. Thank you, thank you. Alex Davis. Oh, I've got a migraine. Sorry to hear that. You should see if you can get a medicine called Ubrelvy from your, if you can get that somehow. I don't know how it works for you getting medicine, but I've struggled with migraines for a long time, and that's the only one. It still takes like an hour or so to kick in, but that's the one that really knocks a hole in my migraines when I get them. I hope you feel better soon. Sorry about the migraine. Struggled with those my whole life. Have I went to college? Yeah, I just graduated like a year ago. I went to college when I was in my early 30s. Medical assisting? Sounds cool. Excedrin? Oh no. Excedrin maybe for like a regular headache, but for like a migraine, Excedrin doesn't even put a dent in it. I think I built up some kind of tolerance to Excedrin years ago. Been watching since I joined you on Earth. I was wondering who that was. Lurking in the shadows my whole life. It was you. Oh, Josh Bowen. Welcome to Enjoyer. Everybody, welcome Josh Bowen to Enjoyer. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate the support. Oh, you did fountain pen line art for a living during COVID? That's pretty crazy. That's awesome. Good job. Yeah, some pretty good emojis right there. If you join the membership for only 99 cents, y'all. Only 99 cents. 99 cents. That's cheaper than a car, I think. The Great Purge? What was that? Damn, stop tickling. I've been enjoying line art or color lately. Yeah, I have. Just stopped because it felt like a chore to make money off of it. Yeah. How do I avoid that? Well, I feel like I've been very careful, but also very fortunate to be able to do this in a way where I make money off my art, but I'm still also able, like, pretty much to draw whatever I want at the same time, right? Like I don't take a lot of commissions. I mean, these are kind of commissions, but I've pretty much kept my autonomy through it all. Like I'm not doing a bunch of like illustrations for a magazine or something, you know? There could be ways which me doing art for a living could really make me enjoy it a lot less. It has happened some of the joy has gone out of it. Most of the joy that has gone out of it has been more on the like the content creation side of things, just because there are more like aspects of it that are outside of my control, which is frustrating. But I've been pretty careful to protect it, protect my joy of art. Oh yeah, that is funny, Leanne. Is that your name right? Anne Lee? Leanne? Patty Leanne Art? 22? Oh, that's cool, M. Highlander. Oh, there's over 100 people watching. Nice. Welcome, everyone. Pat yourselves on the back for being one of the hundo. One of the hundo. Good job. You're here. You did it. It's kind of a weird drawing so far, but I'm not fighting it. I'm just going along with it. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Make your acquaintances to everybody. It's good for everyone to be here. Hundo, the main guy in SWAT. Excuse me, the TV show. Are y'all saying where you're from? The rookies? Oh, the rookie, the the cop show. I think I've seen everything but the most recent season. The main actor in that show, um, what's his name? Nathan. I want to think of Nathan Fielder. What's his name? Nathan. I'm blanking. Is it Nathan? He plays in like Firefly and Castle. Oh, you're at the F1 GP? That's pretty cool. Oh, Nathan Fillion, yeah. Yeah, Nathan Fillion. He follows me on Instagram, and he like commented on one of my posts one time. He was like talking about how like my videos or drawings or something reminded him of how he used to like doodling, and then he posted some of his doodles. And I sent him one of my fountain pens. I sent it to him in the mail, and he posted that on his Instagram page. That was cool. Also, the guy who makes Bob's Burgers has one of my pens, and I didn't send it to him. He bought it on his own. What's up, Heidi Sue? Good to see you. Ever done a video of thumbnail sketches? That's a good idea. No, I do like those though. I have some on the wall back here. I'll show you. Sometimes I do a bunch just of kind of the same thing over and over again. Some kind of similar. don't know if this is what you're talking about. I don't know if I would really call these thumbnail sketches. Maybe these are kind of like thumbnail sketches. And I don't know, I was just kind of going nuts. I don't know what was going through my head when I was doing these. All right, I'm almost done with this one. I think it's kind of pretty. Hey, Larry Pastry. Thanks for the $2. Thank you so much. Thank you. The chicken eating episode? Is that the one where I was eating chicken wings while I was drawing? Is that the one you're talking about? I wanted to see who would get legitimately upset and who would think it was funny, or who would just get grossed out, or really some of the videos I make like that are just so I can read the comments and see what people it's like entertainment for me to upload it and then like come back a day later and see what the reaction was like. More poetry. Poetry is weirdly difficult. Sometimes it just comes out of me. Don't know how or why. Sometimes it doesn't. But I'm sure I could try. I could put a more concerted effort into making more poetry. Poetry feels like like compared to drawing, it feels like a much more vulnerable and like potentially cringy. And like I feel like you really gotta not care what people think to write a poem. I feel like almost, unless it's just like a funny, goofy little poem, which I do like writing those, but I don't know. I feel like a lot of poems I think I would like to write, I would also think twice about, and I would be like, that's so dumb. I don't know. I think you just gotta it's one of those things you just gotta put yourself out there. Put yourself out there, put it out there. And maybe it is cringy. Maybe it's not. Who cares? Embrace the cringe. Or consider being a level designer. I gotta learn how to learn a new software or something. Look, I can do anything. I won't do anything or everything. And if there's something you're wondering about, if I've thought about doing it, yes, I probably thought about doing it. I mean, it's a big world. I spent 35 years wondering about doing things. But I'm doing this. All right, see you later, Liz. Take it easy. All right, who's next? Donald. Donald. Donald is next. He didn't put in any requests. Yeah, that's a good one, PDP. I kind of snapped on that one. Don't know where that came from. Hey, Cat Scent. There's a book. Haikus. Yeah. Can't remember what show it was I was watching. I think it was maybe that show, Shogun. They had some nice haikus in that show. They have like haiku battles. They would like take turns quoting a line that they make up on the spot or something. Hey, Delighted Muse. Taking care of my wrist and shoulder? Yeah, I feel good. I feel good. Thank you for the $5. I'll be right back. Back to the good old days, that's right. Yeah, thanks again, Delighted Muse. Appreciate that $5. Can you suggest fictional characters? Yeah, let me go first. Uh, he's a guy. He flies a spaceship. His spaceship is bright red, and it's help me out here. This is your idea. It's really long. It's really long and skinny. All right, see you later. Have fun being productive. Just thinking of like a really long, skinny spaceship shaped like a needle. And what's he doing? Space ghost? He's a ghost? Mars colony? That's what he's doing? It's pretty cool. Three-Eye Atlas. What's the deal with that thing? Why is everyone talking about it? It's like a asteroid or something? I feel like there's like conspiracy theories about it. But then when I look it up, it's just like, yeah, it's like a thing. I can't tell what all the, I can't figure out what the hype is. It's a comet? Okay, okay. So, it's like some more Halley's Comet nonsense? Is it going to be like some more Heaven's Gate nonsense, or is it like there are more cults forming, or what's up? Why do we always go bonkers over comets? Just because they look crazy, and I feel like this one is like not even visible to the naked eye or something. I feel like when I was little, I saw a comet that I could see in the sky in like the early '90s. There was a comet. Was that Halley's Comet? The Velocichungas, how are you? Putting out jets toward the sun instead of away from the sun, or in addition to away from the sun? Oh, I guess that is abnormal, isn't it? Oh, there's going to be another rapture? Well, here's hoping. "14 anomalies? What the heck are y'all talking about?" What's up, Henrietta? Hello, hello. You doing some painting over there? Sounds good. Another ruse to control us all somehow? It seems like it's working. Hello, greetings flying in for you on a comment from the host of the world's creative game show, 30 Seconds to Masterpiece. Happy December to Peter and friends. 30 Seconds to Masterpiece. Oh yeah, you mentioned that at the end of the last stream. Apparently a creative game show. You're the host? And now we have Melody Prov, the host of 30 Seconds to Masterpiece. What's up, Kai? How are you? Oh, it's gonna make orbit around Jupiter. I have been looking at Jupiter lately. I've been looking at that with my bare naked eyes, right there in the sky. Ground cloves in your tea? don't know if I would do good on a game show. I mean, if you all know anything about me, it's that I'm just so damn competitive. I think I would get too upset if I started losing. Not that I would lose. I would not lose. Hey, Regina Duke. Yeah, I think it's a cool idea. Hey, thanks. What does it say? Atchamathis Systems. Says, I love it. Greetings from Colombia, South America. You make the best drawings in the world. Thank you. Appreciate that. Peter makes the best drawings. Thanks. Very kind. Might be a bit of a stretch, but I'll settle for good drawings. They don't got to be the best. I'll settle for drawings that you like looking at sometimes. Participate in season 2 of 30 Seconds to Masterpiece. Everyone's a winner. Got to run now? Okay. I'm definitely not making any promises to do that. But it's always good to see you. I feel like I know shockingly little about this show you're hoping I will be a part of. But everything's going to be okay. I know, if I know anything, I know that. Even with that weird comet hurtling in our direction with all of its anomalies, it doesn't scare me. I've dealt with worse. I can't think of what exactly right off the top of my head, but something. Oh, the best doodles in the world. It's a pyrozoe. Pyrozoe. Everything's gonna be okay. Yeah, sometimes you just gotta say it to yourself to remind yourself. It helps, I think. It's like a mantra for myself. Everything's gonna be okay. Maybe it's like you can like manifest it. Do I watch other people's art videos on YouTube? No. No, I don't watch very much YouTube at all. I watch mostly like some other live streams. It's mostly like gaming content. It's mostly just like stuff to put on in the background. Gaming content or like world events stuff, like news. Like there's this one guy named like Agenda Free TV. He just like covers current events when they're happening. Stuff like that. People that, yeah, I don't know. It's like I don't know if it's like a millennial thing to get the news on the internet, not from news stations, but just from like content creators. That looks like a robot with broken parts kneeling. More light on me than the drawing. I think the cameras, like their exposure, like the settings on the cameras are different, is what's going on. Like yeah. Could stand to mess around with this camera settings a little bit, but I won't be dissuaded from doing this right now. I have priorities. Right now I need to do this. You found the straight line in you? Nice. Nate's bored. Have I seen? Yeah, I've watched some people play Arc Raiders. That's pretty fun to watch. The main gaming streamer I watch is on Twitch. I watch Lyric. It's just like he doesn't have like a face cam or anything. He just like plays video games. Sometimes it's just nice to have a stream on in the background when you're working on stuff. Even if you're not really paying that close attention to it. Catching clouds / smoke. Nice. You only watch Satisfactory streams? I like Satisfactory. I haven't watched much of many Satisfactory streams. It's kind of, the problem with Satisfactory streams. I feel like if you don't join right at the beginning, it's kind of dizzying and hard to tell what's going on because you can't like get a good idea of their whole factory. Like even if I make a factory and come back to it like a month later, I'm like, I gotta start over. I don't even know what I was doing here. I don't know where all these belts are coming from, going to. What was my plan? What was I thinking? What was I doing? I think for a Satisfactory stream, for it to be enjoying for me, they have to do more like overviews. Like, all right, here's the factory, here's how it's working, here's the plan, open the map more often. I don't know. Okay, this one's pretty good. I like this. When I do a pen drawing, it's gonna be smaller than the colored pencil drawing, just because the detail is more packed into one little spot, you know what I mean? You draw the same lines as me? My lines are leaking through the internet? Is that what you're saying? That's cute. It's not the end of the world. Mhm. All right, see you later, Josh Bowen. Good to see you. Thanks for being an enjoyer. Have a good day. Okay. Looks like I'm thanking myself. Yeah, I guess I did put the thank you in a weird spot, but I'm trusting they'll figure it out. You know, if I have if I have a strength at all, it's not overthinking things. I mean, it does happen to me sometimes, but usually I'm pretty good at not overthinking things. Maybe it depends on the situation. It's not always a good thing either, but a lot of the times it really is. Just gotta play to your strengths. Have you had that feeling when you realized you did something next level? I mean, like a really good drawing or something? Or like a really, really good high five? No, I don't really know that. I mean, no. I'm trying to figure out if it's concerning that I don't know that feeling that you're talking about. Because I think I do good things a lot. Like I'm proud of my work. But I don't know if I have a specific feeling associated with feeling like I did good work. Page 299. Three down today. That was Donald. Another one. Who's next? Mark. Mark says, if you could address it to my tag Popnail, I'd really appreciate it. I'd probably just be most excited just to see whatever you would like to draw, so no specific requests. Thanks. What's up, uh-oh, Stinky 420? Good to see you. I think so, Heidi Sue. I didn't do that on the first batch I did, but then I started doing that. I started putting a smiley face on the page where I drew the doodle to make it easier for people to find the one. Because sometimes like the doodle is like, I did the doodle like somewhere. It's always kind of in the margin, but I just wanted people to be maybe easier to find it if they were like flipping through. You know what I mean? In my, I've once or twice I've like, hey, did I do the doodle in this book yet? And I was flipping through it like this, and it didn't necessarily make it easier to find. But I still like the little smiley face. Am I putting myself to a challenge, or am I just staying in my lane? I think I'm doing a bit of both. Also, if it did look like I was thanking myself for buying the book, there's a whole page right here about thanking other people for thanking the person for buying them a book. So there's no confusion. My favorite song or band? I don't think I have a favorite song or band. Do most people have a like an instant answer to that? Or an answer at all? I mean, I love music, but I feel like the music I like shifts so often. Like it depends on my mood and what I'm doing, and just like day to day, year to year. Picking a favorite song or band would just like be unfair to all the music out there that I enjoy. To pick one above all the others. It depends what era was your childhood for music, the 70s, 80s. Oh no, everyone is definitely influenced by nostalgia. What they grew up enjoying. Like all the people who liked all like those like movies from their childhood that are probably actually not good movies, but it's just such a big part of growing up. You ever worried that what the world considers to be your masterpiece won't be the one you really like? Well, if the world ever does consider me to create a masterpiece, yeah, that probably will be the case. But no, I'm mentally prepared for that just because it happens all the time. Just just like with social media, like the stuff I make that blows up the most on social media, like gets the most likes and views on Instagram or the most views and stuff on YouTube, is never the stuff I put most of my heart and soul into and the stuff that I like the most that I made. It's usually the most low effort stuff I make. It was awesome being in high school in the 70s. You hope one day I find a favorite music, favorite band. I think that's the problem. I've had lots of favorites. Like, but the problem is my favorite today might not be my favorite tomorrow. Which I feel like kind of takes the juice out of the word favorite. Up Wolf. Hey, shout out to another North Carolinian. Did you see the moon tonight? TWRP? That stand for something that I would know? I haven't heard of TWRP. TWRP. Was it? If I'm gonna guess what TWRP stands for, I'm gonna guess the Wicked River Project. Am I close? That's pretty cool. That's a pretty cool band name. That might be what it stands for. Maybe I finally figured it out. Dots, I know. Look at me. I just did some freaking stippling out of nowhere. It just happened, just like that. Some freaking dots leapt onto the page. Where they came from, where they go. That's it. I remember my favorite song. Cotton Eyed Joe. Timeless classic. A masterpiece. We need a few more dots. A few more dots never hurt nobody. I think. I haven't looked at the stats, but I'm pretty sure. What's for dinner? Maybe go to the store? Ooh, you might need to. Because I ate my last Salisbury steak and mac and cheese for lunch. There was, like, last month for like a week solid, I was listening to I was like obsessed with like choral, choral music, like the Hallelujah chorus. I was just listening to that part of that song like over and over again. And then there's one other, I don't know if you call it a movement or one other part of that song where it's like an epic choral bit where I was just like listening to it over and over again. It was just like my brain was just like stuck on it. So epic, so cool. See, for that month, that was my favorite song, but I don't even listen to it anymore. I mean, I would still like it, but I haven't listened to it in like a month. Gregorian chant music, yeah, definitely. More of these type of books in the future, yeah. Just got to keep drawing, keep making more art to put in there. The next one I make, it's got to be not in black and white because I've been making a lot of colorful stuff. I got to figure out how to take good photos or scans of like all my bigger colorful stuff. What up, Justin? Do I mean Gregorian choir? I mean, there's probably also another name for it. I mean, if you just search Gregorian chant, a bunch of that stuff will come up. Is this dude actually named Peter? you were you're skeptical about the Peter part and not the draws part. Hardest part of the publishing process, scanning and formatting. Oh yeah, scanning it all in. I edited every single thing in Photoshop, to like tweak like the exposure, get the lot, make sure there weren't like smudges and stuff. And then the formatting, it's like you upload once you get all the pieces, yeah, format it. I like tweaked it and used InDesign, just tweaking it endlessly, rearranging, resizing. And then once you upload it, there's like a previewer and it keeps telling you like certain things are like outside the margins or something. You got to keep moving things around. And yeah, it's kind of like an endless thing. Well, I mean, not endless. It eventually ended, but it ain't quick. That's for sure. This drawing needs more ocean coral. Ocean coral. I feel like I don't draw much ocean coral type stuff. It's interesting. I never really thought about that. You want to fund a friend's book? Well, the way I published it is free. But I guess all the work might not be free. You know what they say? Time is money. And money is something, probably. It definitely was worth the effort. Bulgarian choir. Ooh. Yeah, when my parents named me Peter Draws, they're like, this guy's gonna be obsessed with underwear. And I was for a while, but then I found out about pens, paper, and I never went back. Coffee. Coffee? Coffee. There's been two more orders. Thank you, whoever that was. If it was someone in here, it might not have been. You see a knight in armor on his in this drawing? That's cool. I like that. I love a knight in armor on his steed. That's cool. All right. This time I'll write thank you up here. I like that doodle. That looks cool. Vaguely horse-like. Not the first time I've been called that. Oh, that looks cool. I like the composition of this one. Maybe this should be like down 3/4 of an inch. Right, an inch right here. Here. Mm-hmm. Up, Doctor, ya boy. What am I making? Oh, oh, you're asking Heidi. Yeah, Heidi Sue's making scrambled eggs. What my cut is if it's book purchased on Amazon? Let me look real. Oh, yeah, I'll tell you. I'll give you the exact number. Let me see. It's purchased on Amazon. I make in at least the U.S. Amazon. I make $9.45. Yo, thanks, you boy. How you doing tonight? We make a gold leaf version of the book, like one version of the book encrusted with gold leaf to put in Buckingham Palace. Yes, yes, I will. If Queen Elizabeth asks me personally. This guy's such a nerd. Look at him scribbling gibberish on paper. True. True. She's dead? Face cards from a poker deck? Nope. Guess I won't be making that version of the book then. Scrap those plans. I was so excited. Yeah, I've thought about making my own version of deck of cards, but you know, it's like sometimes I don't like doing things. I like doing not things. I drew someone's doodle on page 69, and now I'm gonna think that person thinks I drew the little smiley face right there just because I thought 69 is really funny. No, I do that for all of them. Hey, that was Mark's. Five, two, one. Okay, that's 4 down. Okay, Nick. I don't see yours on. I don't see yours in the immediate horizon. Oh, actually, I do. Yours is not too far away. You're less than 10 away, Nick. Less than 10. But I can't put it off for as long as I need and take a break for too long because there's a lot of people behind you. I gotta freshen up the teacup again. BRB. Oh, who do fine liners? Ooh, I do like Ohuhu. I might have to check those out. I like their acrylic markers, and their paint pens aren't bad. Did you hear me yell from the toilet? I think I said acrylic markers, but I meant alcohol markers. All right, see you later, Heidi Sue. Take care. Good night. Sweet dreams, etc. Ooh, hot, 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 hot. What made me pick yellow for the cover? I think I was thinking about all the art books I have on my own bookshelf and what I would like to see, you know, how I would like to see a book blending in and fitting in on that with all the other art books I have. So I was kind of thinking of my bookshelf of art books holistically and how something, what I could add to it and how it would fit in, you know. And I didn't want it to just be, and I wanted to take advantage of being able to use color, even though the inside is just black and white. Since I could use color on the outside, I wanted to use like a pretty bold color. All right, see ya. I think I think it's probably going to be the last one I do this evening because it's 8:41, but I might try to do a little piano interlude before I get to this one. I will warn you, I have a couple of songs I can try playing on the piano, but I'm um, still learning them. Okay, they're very in process. Okay, they're not polished, is what I'm saying. I won't give any more excuses or caveats. I'm just gonna do it. I gotta pause the music though. Can you hear this okay? How does it sound? Don't worry, you'll judge me? Oh, perfect. That's a, I think that's a B major chord. Okay. This this first song is called a Little Flower, and I know some of it better than the rest. Starting over. hard performing. Press up and press down. That's right. It's that easy. You think that song is depressing? Wait till you hear the next one. Okay, this song is called it's called Gymnopédie #1 by Eric Satie. And you know, at the beginning of songs, it says like at the top it has like little performance instructions. You know, maybe it'll say like fast and with rhythm or something. At the top of this one, it says in French, long et douloureux, which I think means something like slow and painfully. But this one's kind of some of the chords for this one I have to play 4 keys, 4 notes, 9 keys apart. All right, whatever. All right, good work, everybody. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, I love that Nowhere Hollow. It won't be yellow? Oh, okay. I'll take a art book of any color. All right, who is this one for? This one's for... Ooh. Oh, this last one I forgot to address it to the specific person. Pop nil. Or pop nil. What? Oh, cat scent. That's very kind of you. Thank you. Appreciate the $2. All right, this one is for... We got Brandon next. There's another one that says, Brandon says, anything space themed is nice. Cosmic horror. Just thinking, cosmic horror, space themed. Thank you for listening to me struggle through those songs, but I'm having a good time with it. I think they're pretty. All right, last one. We got this. We can do this before we run out of energy. Thank you again, Cat Scent. Are you curious who got me into art? I got me into art. I don't know. No one in particular. Hey, Jay Creates. Oh, that's nice. Thank you, Kapora. Let's do a little... Gonna do something like this. A little something here, like the needle spaceship. What's up, Miss Awesome 8081? Oh, can't think too much. Just gotta start after taking a sip of tea. Oh, that's good. Nice, Jennifer. That's awesome. Glad to hear it. Oh, Cyaniona. Sorry for never saying your name right, probably, but thanks for the $10 Thank you. What flavor tea? It's $10. I mean, sorry, it's still my brain's still stuck on the $10. It's Tension Tamer tea. I can go get the box if you really want to see it. I'm thinking some space nebula like clouds to start off. But maybe cosmic horror. What does cosmic horror mean? Is that like some Cthulhu type crap? And I mean Cthulhu type crap in the most respectful way possible. Don't smite me, oh Lovecraftian horrors. Oh, Cthulhu does count. That's a cosmic horror. Oh, eldritch horror. That's the other word I was thinking of. Eldritch. Is eldritch just all the stuff that Lovecraft made? What does eldritch mean? Stranger. Oh yeah, someone asked if I was watching Stranger Things. No, I don't. I watched a couple seasons of that show with my friends, but I don't think I like that show. I don't think I do. Sub tens, how are you? First two seasons were the best. Well, maybe I saw the best of it then. I don't know. It's just it doesn't make me feel good. Big giant unknowably bad things. Mm, yeah, it's like you can't really you know it's bad, but it's almost yeah, you can't even comprehend how bad it is. You can't even deal with it. You can just like it's over. Mm. It's live. We're live and we're alive. I think I got some pretty creepy eyes in there. I'm pretty happy with those eyes. Original. Are you talking about oh Dead Space? It's okay, Cody. You can like it if you want to. I don't think I even liked the earlier seasons. It's like I liked it when there was like fun stuff going on between the friends, but then it just became as soon as there's like otherworldly monsters, I just stop having I don't like it. I just wish it was a show about the friends like riding their bikes around and playing Dungeons and Dragons and stuff. That's the part of the show I liked. Or trying to what wasn't there wait, maybe I think another show like They like crushing on the lifeguards, hanging out at the mall. Every time like something scary happened, I didn't enjoy the show. But I just think I don't really like horror as a genre, so it might just not be for me. I feel like there was some other show also, like an older movie where like a kid pretended to pass out and get the pretended to need mouth to mouth resuscitation so that the hot lifeguard would kiss him on the mouth. Oh yeah, the brother Billy was a lifeguard. I'd rather read a horror story than watch it, for sure. Oh, yeah, that's Sandlot. Okay, yeah. It's been forever since I've seen that. I feel like when I read a horror story, my imagination can do so much good heavy lifting that the movies don't do. When I watch a movie, I'm just always remembering that I'm watching a movie. But when I'm reading a book, I can think, oh, this could be real or something. I don't know. There's something there. I'm not exactly sure what it is, but I'm not sure what the difference is, but there's definitely a difference that makes a difference for me. You could listen to me read a bottle of shampoo. Oh yeah, I need to upload to that channel more. The one where I read bottles. I like that channel. Yeah, the imagination is powerful. Powerful thing. Nothing creepier than a good shampoo bottle. Yeah, I have another little channel called, I think it's called The Whole Bottle, where I read some bottles. 120 enjoyers? Yo, what's up? Everybody, time to be happy for a second that you're in the 120 club. Also, you can join the legit enjoyers club for 99 cents. It was $1, and I was like, that's too much. Let's bump it down a penny. Let's shave a penny off that. Ain't nobody got $1 to spend on that. But 99 cents is conceivable. Somebody who doesn't like horror, he's good at drawing it. I don't like horror, but I like badass things, and this guy's pretty badass. I like what kind of horror movie I like. It. I don't know. It's not really a horror movie. It's kind of like I like that movie Constantine with Keanu Reeves. That's a cool movie. He has that cool. It's like a cross-shaped shotgun or something. He's like He's like shooting demons with special shotgun shells or something. Shia LaBeouf is randomly in it. That's a cool movie. I gotta rewatch that. Peter, how do you feel about Penny no longer being made? Are you distraught? Extremely, extremely distraught. Yeah. Really upset, actually. It's got me it's got me feeling some kind of way. I know they made all these John Wick movies. How they make about 5 John Wick movies instead of another Constantine? They didn't need to make more than 2 John Wicks. They only needed one, really, but it was so cool. I understand how they needed to make a sequel just to see what would happen. We didn't need 4, 5 of those. 5 and then a spin-off. I did. I thought the ballerina movie was better than the last couple of John Wick movies. But maybe I was just tired. I had watched too many John Wick movies by the time I watched the last couple of John Wicks, and I needed a break. That first John Wick was sick, though. Hey, Peter, any chance we'll get another Minecraft video on the Peter channel? I'm thinking if I do Minecraft again, I'm just going to stream it on this channel. Because why not? Anyone here from the old Twitch days? There are some people here from the old Twitch days. I've seen them. They're here, mingling amongst the crowd. Yeah, he was, Mags. That was a great casting. That's scary. I'm gonna give myself nightmares. I like how he's kind of shaped like a butterfly. Matrix is 26 years old. Oh yeah, that's a good movie. Mr. Anderson. Twitch is having problems running streamers off. Yeah, Twitch is a they're like chronically overmanaged or something. I don't want to add too many little texture lines to this because if I add a few, then I'll have to add a lot, and that would turn into a whole other kind of task, which is kind of outside the scope of this drawing, I think. I think I could, if I just add a few delicate little suggestion texture and contour lines, I think we could get the idea. Just hint at a couple things. Yeah, that's cool. That's badass. Okay. All right. Yeah, this would be a cool thing to spend like a few hours on. I I tuck this type of thing away for a later date. You know, every time you draw, you tuck things you like away for future drawings, and things you don't away for not future drawings. Thanks, Sock. I appreciate it. How you been doing? Elus, thank you. Zero Goblin, what's up? Said 3360, Deligdish sounds like delicious in German. How do you say delicious in German? Oh yeah, Fern Gully, that oh yeah. Is that what it was? It was a pollution monster. I saw that when I was little. I was like, ooh, it's scary black goo. Ginger Bear House. Hello. I'll draw right here. No, 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 no. Oh, oh. I'm flipping it around. I'm drawing upside down. I think in Fern Gully, I'm pulling together my. I don't think I even saw the whole movie. I just remember visiting like some friends that I didn't really know. I think they're my parents' friends, and then they had some kids, and I was down in the basement, and they were put on Fern Gully, and I just remember there was like some crazy machine that was gobbling up the forest. Right? Was there a crazy machine? I think the machine was supposed to be evil, but obviously it was bad because it was chopping down trees and like devouring them. But I thought that machine was awesome. And it like showed that, didn't it show like the inside of the machine? I made my girlfriend a sog dog. No, I made her some other weird hot dogs. Not a not a sog dog. Guess she's missing out, huh? And I distinctly remember when the first time they tried to shake hands, and one person was like, and then the other guy who had never shook hands before just put his hand out like this next to the other person's hand. I thought that was so funny. Little 7-year-old, whatever me. Nature conservation piece. Yeah, it was like the first Avatar, the James Cameron one. Is that who made Avatar? Except no one, without the Pocahontas angle, right? What's the dinosaur cartoon where the T Rex turns evil at the end because of some green thing? What are you talking about? T Rexes are always evil. Have you ever watched Land Before Time? Or is that what you're talking about? Land Before Time. Wait, no, the T Rex is a cute little, it's like the little velociraptors who steal the eggs that are evil in Land Before Time. And the T Rex is adorable little, adorable T Rex, right? Wait, no, I don't know. It's all blurring together in my head. What up, men talk? Same old VHS tape over and over. Yep, that's how it worked. That's how it worked. I was just reminiscing the other day of like when Netflix was first a thing, before they were a streaming platform. I was remembering how we used to, they would they would send us a DVD in a little sleeve in the mail, and we would watch it, and we had a queue on the Netflix website, and then we would send it back, and then when we sent it back they would just send us the next thing in the queue. And we did that for like 2 years. I felt like it was perfect for just getting the next Friday night movie to watch as a family. I'm definitely blending movies together in my head. Yeah, that was even before Redbox. Redbox is crazy because that was like you could go get like a movie for like $1, couldn't you? I was like, wow, they're like giving this crap away. Not to mention Blockbuster, that was fun. Going and picking out a movie, or going there with my friend and picking out a game to play because they rented games too. Oh, nice, Syrah. No, no, pile the work on me. It's good to have a task to do. You know, I appreciate the support. Thank you so much. Hope to get to the ones you ordered sooner than later. I'm trying. Thank you for ordering those. Appreciate everyone who's ordered some. I paid. It's December 1st. I paid my rent today, and that was paid for by people ordering these books. So thank you. Streaming tomorrow night as well. I hope so. I hope so. I mean, I can't guarantee it, but I I, I think so. I want to. Oh, yeah, I'm sorry about your cat. Hope the drawing brings you a little bit of joy at least. I tried to make something pretty that would bring a few good feelings at least. Thank you for the support. They put advertisements in your DVDs every 15 minutes in your DVDs. The recent art studio that I got, Gingerbread House, is it's not in my house. No, that's kind of why I like it because it's nice to have somewhere to go. Because when I'm working on stuff there, I stay on task longer. You know, if I'm working here at home, it's easier to get on the phone or get on the computer or just stop entirely. And I don't know. I mean, I can get on the phone there, but at least in the back of my head, I'm like, I'm here. Might as well keep working. I can get on my phone and do nothing once I go home. It's like at least I stay plugged in for a couple of hours at least. All right. See you later. See you later, Mags. I'm about done anyways. I don't think you'll miss anything. Yeah, I like that little doodle down there. Little smiley face. Oh, it's 2:30. Well, maybe well, I keep getting started like here's what I did. Here's how my day went today. I'll tell you. Face cam. Here's what happened. I woke up. Mm, I drank some water. I I peed. I went to my computer. No, first I went into the kitchen and I got out a fresh bottle of cold brew coffee. And I was sitting there trying to open it all groggy, and it was really hard to open. And I was getting frustrated. I'm like, why does this have to be so hard to open? They should make it easier to open because they know it could be the first thing someone does in the day. It should be easy to open. And then I realized that the plastic label, the wrapper of the bottle was kind of up over the lid, and that's why it was so hard for me to twist it. So I found a pair of scissors and I opened them and I used the blade of the scissors to slice around the lid where the label was up over the edge of the lid. And then it was still hard. It was still hard, but I managed. I got that thing open and I poured myself a nice pint of cold brew coffee. One day, one of these days, I'm thinking I might go Johnny Depp on that and pour myself a mega pint, but we'll see. I usually just, if I want extra coffee, I just, have two of them. But the mega pint might be the way to go. So then I grabbed a little container of some nuts, assorted nuts that I had, and I took my coffee and my nuts into my office, and I sat right over here at my computer. I drank my coffee, I ate my nuts, I checked my email, looked at things on the internet, like the news, I don't know, social media, Reddit or something. And then I played a couple rounds of Escape from Tarkov. And then I went to the gym. I went to my art studio to work out. And this always, the problem with me working out is it always takes, no. Yes. But I had to make a stop. I had to load all 31 of these boxes of books I had already finished into my car. And so I loaded all those into my car, and it was very cold outside, like near freezing temperatures. So I bundled up. I was wearing shorts and like leggings. They're athletic leggings for men, okay? And like I was wearing a shirt and a hoodie and something over the hoodie, and I I got in my car and I took a selfie of myself with all the boxes in the back seat, and I posted it on Instagram saying, "Hey, I'm all loaded up, shipping out 31 boxes." And you can go look on Instagram. That picture's on Instagram right now. And then I drove to the post office, which is kind of on the way to the art studio. And five of the boxes were international shipments. So I set those aside, and because I was taking those to UPS, not the post office, which is USPS, one letter different. So I think I took 3 trips, 26 boxes. I divided by three is like less than 10. It's like 7 or 8 or something. So I took in a bunch at a time. I walked into the post office a couple of times. Someone helped hold the door for me. They're like, "Oh, let me get that." And I say, "Oh, thank you." And I walked in there and I set my big stacks of boxes up on the counter. I walked by the line, which felt good because I these are prepaid postage I had put on these boxes, which I was very happy to get all set up with my label printer, my boxes, my bubble wrap, my taping job. These were just nice, slick, ready to go. And I just had nice stacks of them. I set them there on the desk, and I was walking out, and then the what do you call him, like the postmaster, he was like, "Is that it? You got any more?" Because I know this guy, we chat sometimes. I'm like, "I got 2 more loads." So I went to my car and I got the second load, and I came in with the second load, popped it up on the counter, And Ken came over and he's like, you want a receipt for these? I'm like, no, I don't need a receipt. I got a click and ship account. So it keeps me updated with all that stuff. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna go get the last load. And so I went out to the car and I got the last load and I brought it in, put it on the counter. And then on the way out, I said, thanks to Ken. And I walked out and I got in my car and I drove over to the studio and I worked out. Lately I have been listening to Spotify playlists that have names like Beast Mode Hip Hop or hype, truly hype trap mix to work out to. But today I took it down a notch. I listened to Pink Floyd to work out and it worked pretty good. I did chest and triceps. And I have a little Google Sheets spreadsheet where I've been keeping track of my progress so that I know I can look back at my notes for the previous day I did that specific workout and see whether or not I thought I should add weight the next time. So like sometimes I'll write like I'll write what weight I did, how many reps, and then I'll say how I felt about it. So sometimes I'll write good, it was good and hard, or I barely made it, or sometimes I'll write it was easy, add more. So then I'll take it up 5 or 10 pounds. The box lifting will add more. You're right. Yeah. It's a very practical workout. So then as I worked out between the sets, I messed around with painting, with drawing with oil pastels, and also spraying some fixative on the drawing I had done the previous week working out. And then after I finished working out, I disconnected from the speaker, my Bluetooth speaker that I listen to music on there on. I turned off the lights. I locked the door behind me. I got in the car. After unlocking the door of the car, I got in the car and I closed it behind me. And I rolled down the windows. It was still only like 5 or 6 degrees above freezing, but I was like all hot. I had a lot of internal heat coming out of me from working out. So I was like cruising through town with the windows down, music blaring. I was back on the trap, hip hop type crap, and it felt good. And I drove downtown, across town to the UPS store, my 5 packages. And right next to the UPS store, I saw a hibachi fusion restaurant that I really liked. And I thought, hey, I could stop there for lunch. And so I walked over there. Door was locked. They're not open on Mondays. So I went back to my car, grabbed my packages, went into the UPS store. I'm like, hey, can I get a receipt on these? And the lady was like, yeah, just pop them on the, well, she didn't quite say that nicely. She said, pop them on the scale one at a time, a little bit. She was like immediately short with me. But I put them on the scale one at a time. And it turned out that only 3 of the packages I brought were actually UPS packages. And 2 of them were actually USPS packages. So I took those 2 packages back to the post office, and which is back across town, and I took them in and I went straight over to Ken, who there was no line that time, and I thought, I have a question about these because it looks like my label printer maybe blurred the barcode together a little bit. Do they scan okay? And he scanned them with the little thing he had. He's like, yeah, they're working. He's like, but good instincts. It does look a little blurry. And so then I came home and I immediately popped Salisbury steak and macaroni and cheese into the microwave. I was hungry. Then I played a little bit more Tarkov and did some like busy work on the computer and just like stuff I had to do, emails and stuff. And then I went for a walk where I listened to an audiobook. I walked about 2 miles and then I came here and hopped on and started streaming. How did I meet my girlfriend? I met her at art school. She was the model for the life drawing class. And before I took the class, I had to sign a piece of paper saying I wouldn't try to date her, but I did. Anyways. All right, guys. I think that's everything. And I practice piano some a little bit. I have piano lesson tomorrow. I failed. I succeeded. Hey, Mud Shrews, how are you? Good to see you. Shout out to Alaska. All right, I'm gonna head out, y'all. Thanks for hanging out today. We got some good work done. We drew in some books. We chatted, and I appreciate all the support. Glad y'all were here today. See you later. Hopefully, I'll be back on tomorrow. Okay, hopefully. So like, comment, subscribe, join a membership. It's 99 cents. Order a book. Do all sorts of things that are good for me if you want to. That's what I'm trying to say, etc. But just glad to have you here. Even if you never even typed in the chat, just lurking, I appreciate it. I feel the good vibes and support. Thank you. Thank you. And I hope you have a good day. Until next time, goodbye.